What up, guys? It's Jeffrey here from the Guitar Institute, and today I want to talk about how to build more tension and emotion into your songs. And you can do this easily with the technique that I'm about to show you, which involves making the chords rise up on the guitar instead of staying in the shape that you're used to playing them. This can work in any key, but let's take the key of D, for instance. So a common chord progression in the key of D is going to include lots of ones, fours, fives, sixes. So to build tension, whatever instrument you're on, a lot of times we can do that by creating this like rising effect. And we're not changing the chord progression at all, but we are changing the voicings to sometimes have the 3 on the bottom or sometimes have the 5 on the bottom. And that way we get this like, we can move up the neck slowly without changing the progression. So let's say the progression is 4, 5, 6, 1. Instead of playing those basic forms, I'm going to try and play them in a way that rises up. So start my G right there to the 5, 6, 1. So the way that I did that in this case was I thought of the progression as one string. So instead of 4, 5, 6, 1, instead of that, I thought of the entire progression on the low string. So 4, remember when building a chord progression, we're just building it off of the major scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. Well, if I play that major scale down on this string, let's say there's a D note and then the low E, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So I'm like, okay, I gotta play my chord there, then here, and then here, and then there. And so I'm gonna keep that root note, and instead of playing dumb block chords, which is technically a rising progression, right? And I did what I said I was setting out to do, which is move up the neck with my progression. I'm now incorporating open strings, incorporating susses, incorporating sevenths to get a cooler, more intense feel. Okay, let's try it again in a new key. So let's go 4, 5, 6, 1 in the key of C's. 1, so 4 chord, 5, 6, 1. And so now I want to rise up the neck in chord forms that I might not normally use. So 4, 5. 1, 4. Pretty cool, right? So we got our 4 chord here, our 5 chord, our 6 chord. And the way that I'm doing that, again, is I'm trying to keep the spirit or the emotion of that first chord and trying to hold on to that up the neck. So whatever that shape was, I'm trying to fit it in to the next chord somehow. So with this chord, I'm trying to keep my hand in basically the same shape, and then open strings or close them in however I want until I find the right voicing, but the general feel of my hand is staying the same as I rise. Let me show you how this works even in another key. So let's go to G major. 4, 5, 6, 1. 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 1, 6, 1. So really it can work in any key on the guitar. It's pretty cool. You just take that intention of that first chord shape, and instead of moving to the next chord, try and hold your hand where it is and slide up until you hit the next chord, and then kind of piece it together. You can use that piecing together with our book, All the Chords, if you want, or you can just do it by ear until you land on the right notes. Hope that was fun for you. Try out at least those 3 key signatures if you've never played those chords before, and see if you can have fun with it. I hope it inspires some creativity for you. Enjoy. I'll see you next time.